All right, so just keep in mind it's the regulation of the gene promoters by these transcription factors that play a key role in producing more protein. And in many cases, what this can do is increase your enzyme concentration, right? On a usually a chronic scale from minutes to several hours to days. All right, one example of this is when we talk about enzymes going up or down. We can talk about up or down regulation of the protein expression levels. This is an example where this all comes into play. And here we have the activity of various enzymes. Lactase, milk sugar, breaking down milk sugar, amylase, breaking down starch, proteases breaking down protein, lipases breaking down fat. And we use the pigs as an example of this because pigs have a digestive system that works very much like ours. They're omnivores. They can eat plant or animal. And so their weaning time, this is post-weaning when they stop drinking mama's milk and start eating a mixed diet of plant and animal material. And this is over a period of weeks. And so this is a big transition. They're going from just drinking milk, which is mainly fat and lactose, milk sugar, to now drinking a varied diet that has plant material and animal protein that needs to be broken down. All right, so clearly you can see the need for increased protein breakdown, increased starch breakdown, and the fat doesn't seem to really change much. There's fat in the diet in the milk as well as in what they're feeding on when they're feeding on solid foods. But the biggest change here is in lactase. Biggest drop at least is in lactase, and as we talked about earlier in class, that the vast majority of mammals on Earth, all mammals essentially, stop drinking lactose in milk and post-weaning, and they have no longer a need to make this enzyme, and so its concentrations drop precipitously here as they transition to a different diet that needs different enzymes for digestion. Right? And this is just lactose itself breaking down into two different monosaccharides. And we also talked about how the regulation of genes can evolve over time. So this is their ancestral state. This is the normal state for all mammals, is where lactase basically drops off post-weaning. But for humans, during our evolution, we actually started to domesticate cattle and use their milk for food. And in doing so, there was selection pressure to be able to produce lactase in adulthood. And this is what's led to a single mutation in the promoter for lactase gene in the human genome, which has then spread in many parts of the world from there. And so if you can digest lactose without having many problems, you probably have evolved this, you probably have inherited the same mutation that occurred in these early populations. All right, so I'm going to stop there. This is a longer video I need to show at this point, and then we'll continue on. All right, so this was the end of the second of the videos for this ending of topic 2.